State's basketball team ends up winning in overtime on the road against the Texas Longhorns. A big win for the Bulldogs. One, because it pulls them into the top 100 in the NCAA net rankings. If you can continue to win and continue to build your program from that win, then you got a chance to make the NCAA tournament. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be very difficult. They've got a long road to climb. They have a long road to travel to get to the NCAA tournament, but it's doable. But you're going to have to win a lot of games like you won on Saturday night against Texas. Look, Texas is a good, not great team. That loss to Mississippi State dropped them down to like 71 in the net rankings, but because it was on the road, as long as they stay in either the top 75 or top 80, that's a quad one win for Mississippi State. You're going to need more of that. The issue that Mississippi State has, and I've talked about this before, is you got to get some consistent play from other people besides Josh Hubbard and Jaden Epps. Josh Hubbard and Jaden Epps had an amazing ball game. Josh Hubbard ends up scoring 38 points, a career high. Now, he did take a lot of shots, but at this point, that's just kind of what you have to have. You just have to have him shooting a whole bunch of shots. And you hope and pray that he's hitting more of them than he's not hitting. And that's just the way it is with him. Jaden Epps had another great game as well. I think he scored 25 points or something like that. And that's just what you have to get from those two guys. Those two guys have to be the bulk of your scoring. What they did get, and hopefully this was kind of the second game in a row that we got a good game from Achor. Achor had a really solid game against Texas on Saturday night. He went for 10 points, 13 rebounds. He should be a double-double machine. He just should be. I mean, you don't need him to score 18, 20 points a game. You don't need that from Achor, but you need him scoring 8 to 12 a game. You need him getting 8 to 12 rebounds a game. That's what you need from Achor. And they moved him to the bench on Saturday, and they brought him off the bench. Maybe that will help him. Maybe just coming in off the bench will allow him to kind of understand where the game is, get the game flow a little bit better in his mind before he starts to really contribute. I don't know, but they need more of that. And they just need somebody to be that third option on a consistent basis, because the problem is they've had third options, but it's been somebody different every single time that they have taken the court. Sometimes it's been Jabari McGee. Sometimes it's been Achor. Sometimes it's been Quincy Ballard. Sometimes it's been Cura, or however you pronounce the guy's name. Like I said, we haven't had a whole lot of consistency. These last two games, though, Achor has played pretty well. And it's what you were pretty much expecting from Achor to begin with. So if he can continue to do that, then you got a chance with this Mississippi State basketball team.